Hi everybody, my name is Miro. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll talk about top RSP myths. Number one myth, RSP contributions must be made by March 1st. Well, this is not completely accurate. March 1st is only the deadline for the first 60-day contribution. And all it means is that the contributions that you make in the first 60 days of each calendar year, you can either bring back to the previous calendar year or tax year, or you could claim them in current tax year. So generally your institution will provide you with two sets of RSP deduction receipts. First receipt would be for the first 60 days contributions, and then the second receipt would be for the remainder of the year. Number two myth is that in order to get a tax refund, you must invest your contributions. Well, this is incorrect again. You could actually just park your contribution in cash and then invest later on. You will still get your refund perfectly well. But keep in mind, if you're sitting in cash, your purchasing power is being reduced by inflation, so you don't want to be sitting in cash too long in your long-term RSP investment. Number three, RSPs are a tax exemption. Well, this is incorrect again. Tax exemptions are forever. RSPs are a tax deferral mechanism. So essentially what happens is when you're making contributions, every dollar that you put into RSPs is 100% tax deductible, and you love your RSPs when you're making contributions, but once you start pulling funds out of your RSP, any withdrawal will be 100% taxable. Number four, you cannot withdraw funds from your RSP until retirement. Well, this is incorrect again. Ideally, you use your RSP as a long-term retirement savings vehicle, but you could actually withdraw funds from an RSP at any time. It's just that, as I mentioned earlier, any withdrawals are taxed at your highest personal marginal tax rate at the time of the withdrawal. Number five, the tax refund from your contributions is a windfall. Well, this is incorrect. The tax refund is actually just part of the money that you already paid as taxes withheld at source through your employer, otherwise returning part of that money back to you. And ideally, in order to take full advantage of RSPs, not only you're investing the funds inside your RSP, but also the refund, the tax refund itself, will get invested long term. Number six, you should contribute as much as possible and every single year to your RSPs. Well, this might or might not be correct depending on your tax situation. So again, RSPs only make sense if your current tax bracket is higher than what it will be in the future when you're making withdrawals, whether it's later in life or in retirement. Because RSP is a tax deferral mechanism. So if your current tax bracket is lower than what you expect you will be paying in tax in the future, then a better option might be a TFSA or a non-registered account. So for a lot of Canadians, RSPs do make sense, but if you are in a low tax bracket today, then you might consider TFSA or a non-registered account instead of an RSP. Number seven, you can only hold mutual funds and GICs offered by your financial institution or by your local bank. Well, again, this is incorrect. Think of an RSP as a basket, and it's very, very flexible. Pretty much any investment out there are some restrictions, but pretty much any investment out there you could actually hold in your RSP. It does not have to be a GIC, it does not have to be a mutual fund, it could be a stock, it could be an ETF, and many, many other securities are available to be held in your RSP. Thanks again for tuning in. Please let me know if there are any questions. Shoot me an email. I'd be happy to help answer any inquiries. If you have ideas for future videos, also shoot me an email. Thanks again, and see you next time.